foundation of your company. Question. The Petroleum Ministry says that the two brothers are fighting over something that doesn't belong to them, that this is a private battle over a sovereign national asset, that the KG gas belongs to the government and the people of India. My answer is, I'm really sorry to say that the facts are deliberately being twisted to suggest that the corporate agreement between Reliance Industries and Reliance Natural Resources amounts to a private division of sovereign national assets. This bogey of sovereign ownership is being raised with the sole purpose of attempting to bail out Reliance Industries and help them renege on their contractual commitments. The fact is, we are not claiming any rights whatsoever to the ownership of the KG Basin gas fields. We are claiming gas only from Reliance Industries' lawful or its rightful entitlement of production of gas under the production sharing contract. More importantly, our claim is entirely in line with the government's own consistent stand on the floor of the Parliament, not once, not twice, but on at least 15 different occasions in the past 3 years. To quote just one instance, on April 22nd, 2008, in a specific reference to the RNRL corporate dispute, the government told Parliament in a written answer, and I quote, "As per the production sharing contract, the contractor, that is Reliance Industries, is entitled to sell its participating share of gas in Cost Petroleum and Profit Petroleum." To simplify it for all of you, if Reliance Industries is entitled to sell its share of gas as provided for in the production sharing contract and as confirmed by the government in Parliament on so many different occasions, where does the question then arise of our corporate agreement carving up national assets or national property? Clearly, this bogey is being raised by those seeking to help Reliance Industries at any cost for reasons that no one can fathom. The next question: why has the Petroleum Ministry's role suddenly escalated in the RNRL gas dispute? The answer is, I am as surprised by this escalation as all of you and most other observers. Even as recently as the 2nd of July, just a few weeks ago, 2009, 2 weeks after the Bombay High Court judgment, the government informed the Parliament in a written answer that the court case between RIL and RNRL is, and I quote, a commercial matter between the two companies. The Petroleum Ministry has publicly sought to justify its escalated intervention on the ground that it did not know the terms of the RNRL gas arrangement till recently, when they were revealed during the course of the Mumbai High Court hearings. I am afraid that this stand is contrary to facts on record. The Petroleum Ministry has been in the possession of all relevant details of the RNRL gas supply agreement for at least 3 years, that is since 2006, if not earlier. In April 2006, RIL itself provided all the details of the gas supply arrangements to the Petroleum Ministry. This is a matter of official record. In June 2006, 3 years before the Mumbai High Court delivered its judgment, RNRL submitted the full details of its gas supply agreement with RIL to the Petroleum Ministry. This again is a matter of official record. The Bombay High Court order of June 2006 outlined all terms of the gas supply agreement, including the initial supply of committed quantities of gas and the sharing of option gas. Way back in September 2007, when the empowered group of ministers, hereinafter referred to as the cabinet subgroup for convenience, met, it took note of the full details of the gas supply agreement between RIL and RNRL. The Union Minister for Petroleum was an integral part of the cabinet subgroup and represented the Petroleum Ministry's point of view. The cabinet subgroup actually went further and, recognizing the rights of the parties, categorically recorded that its decisions were without prejudice to the NTPC versus RIL and RNRL versus RIL cases, which are sub judice. This position has been reiterated, reinforced and restated 3 times in the cabinet subgroup meetings in October 2008, January 2009 and April 2009, as per the minutes of the documents filed by the Government of India in the Bombay High Court. In other words, the cabinet subgroup has consistently and rightly stated that its decisions would not affect the rights of RNRL and NTPC against RIL, and the court's decisions would be binding. Through this entire period, the Petroleum Ministry was a party to and concurred with this decision and did not make any attempt to question the corporate restructuring agreement between RIL and RNRL. It is only now, after the adverse verdict of the Mumbai High Court against RIL, that the Petroleum Ministry has suddenly decided to intervene in this purely corporate dispute. Apparently, the Petroleum Ministry has used its discretion and not even thought it fit to take the approval, I am informed, of the cabinet. This, remember, is a matter which involves 2 of India's largest business houses, over 15 million shareholders, global implications for the energy business, and 3 unambiguous judgments of the Mumbai High Court. Yet, the Petroleum Ministry has unilaterally gone ahead and taken a stand which runs contrary to that of the cabinet subgroup, apparently without even consulting it, even though that group represented the broader collective wisdom of several other ministers, including the ministers of finance, law, power and fertilizer. At least on the face of it,